Hi everyone, and welcome to Crafters Castle's Fall and Halloween themed YouTube video hop sponsored by Sherry Baldy's My Besties. Here are the requirements. Watch all 6 design team members hop videos, and the links are below. Subscribe to all 6 design team members' YouTube channels, and we must be able to see that you have subscribed. Leave a comment on each of the 6 design team members' hot videos, and the comment must mention something specific that you saw in the video. And please give us each a thumbs up if you like what you saw, because we work really hard for you. And when you have completed all of these requirements, you can send an email letting me know to the address below and put hop in the subject line. Okay, now let's head on over to the craft table and I'll show you what I made for this hop. For my project, I used Sherry Baldy's My Besties A Bit of Brew printable paper pack. And it is just so sweet. I really don't like Halloween stuff that is all scary. So this is just cute. And what I have made is a luminary. So put one of these little lights in it. But it could also be used for candy or on your table, maybe with some silverware in it. A home decor piece, for around Halloween. But it is just absolutely fun and easy to make. And I'm going to take you through that right now. Let me briefly tell you how I made that really fun Halloween luminary. The first thing I did is I used one of the Halloween papers from Sherry Baldy's My Bestie Halloween pack that I have a link below in the description box so that you can easily find it. And instead of printing it out on a paper or cardstock, I printed it out on a napkin and cut out around it. And the directions on how to print on napkins is in another one of my videos, and I'll have that link below in the description box as well so that you can learn how to do this. And what I did was I adhered it to a jar. And again, below in the description box, you'll find a video on how to do that. But I will just tell you really quickly right now. The first thing you want to do is peel off the napkin on the back. And there we go. You don't want that extra white piece on there. So you very carefully remove that. And so here is your napkin. And, well, normally I would spray the jar and then wrap the napkin around it. But because this is only going to be going partially around the jar, it's not big enough to go all the way around, I am actually going to flip it over and spray the back half with the spray adhesive. And then I'm going to place it on the jar. You can use Mod Podge, not on the napkin, but you can put Mod Podge on the jar and then put it on very carefully so that you don't wrinkle it all, get it all wrinkled and torn. But I prefer spray adhesive, so I'm going to go spray that and put it on. Okay, I've got the napkin on the jar, and I didn't get it on exactly straight, but it's on nice and smooth, and the fact that it's not exactly straight won't matter in the end because it will be camouflaged. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be using alcohol inks, and I'm going to be using eggplant and pitch black. Well, that's really what it says, even though it won't focus. And let me see, we've got purple twilight and wild plum. And I'm going to be putting them on one of these little pads. And I'm going to just kind of put a combination of them, and I'm going to be dabbing them all over this glass jar. Oops, my hubby prefers I wear gloves when I do this. I forgot. Okay, so let me put a little bit of some of these colors on here. and get more of it on me. Oh man, I just got black all over me now. Okay. And so I'm just going to pounce this all over, all the way up to the edge of the napkin. And I'm going to keep adding color and doing this until it's done, and I'll be back. Okay, so you can put on as much or as little as you want, but I've got the jar done now, or at least that part of it. And yes, I'm going to get an I told you so from my hubby, but you know what? He loves me anyway. Okay, so now the next step is you want to spray this with either something like Krylon UV resistant clear acrylic coating. I like this. It is moisture resistant, and I know you can't see that. It's not focusing, but there we go. It's non-yellowing, it's moisture resistant, it protects against, UV rays and everything. So I really like this. But you know what? I also like the Mod Podge. So you're going to be using a spray though, and you're going to be doing like probably at least 3 coats. And the reason for a spray instead of a brush on is brush-ons are way too wet. They could cause smearing of any of this. So that is the next step, is just to get that spraying done. So after the 3 coats of sealer have dried, I then took some Sparkle Mod Podge and a sponge paintbrush, and I put that all over the jar, but I did not put it in this white area. And the reason for that is that Sparkle Mod Podge can distort images, especially when the light hits it. And I did not want to lose this cute little ghost down here. So I just left that the way it was. And then I stamped and fussy cut a little bat and put some liquid glass on it to make it shine, and added it to that corner where the other bats are. And then around the top, I just wanted to give it some interest. And so I added a couple of different yarns up here, including this purple fun fur. So it's just for fun. Gives it, just a fun look to it. So the only thing left to do is put this light inside. So I'll be right back. And here it is with that little LED candle inside. And it would look a lot better in the dark. But when I'm filming in the dark, you don't get to see much at all other than the little light flickering inside. But this is what it looks like. And it would just be a fun thing to have by your front door for when your trick-or-treaters arrive, or just on your table as a centerpiece. Thank you all for hopping along with us today. And in the description box below, click where it says show more, and you will find all of the information that you are going to need to be entered in the giveaway. And there will also be links below to Crafter's Castle Challenge and to Sherry Baldy's My Besties Shop. Happy crafting, everyone. Bye-bye.